Hey guys, so to continue the horror reviews for the month of October, the beautiful month of October, we gotta talk about Salem's Lot that is out on Max. And you know what, to be honest with you, that is not what I expected. But let's go with the goods and the bads of Salem's Lot. The goods, you know what, pretty good acting, pretty good performances. Lewis Pullman is on up and comer, I think. A little like Margaret Qualley when I was talking about it on The Substance. Lewis Pullman's, pretty dang good, man. He's taking after his father. Now, if I can get him to do the independence speech, it's gonna be perfect. Or let him be the new Lone Star in the Spaceballs 2, son of Lone Star. Hell yeah, let's do it, right? But I love Lewis Pullman in this movie. He actually did pretty good. Not really fresh off, but you could say fresh off of Maverick. But either way, thought his acting was pretty good. Alfre Woodard, always good to see her. Some pretty solid actors in there. I really enjoyed the performances of it. The horror element was just, I thought it was freaking great. I loved it. I thought that the makeup and the character designs of the vampires were pretty freaking cool. The glowing of the eyes. Hey man, it's new. I remember seeing glowing eyes on Dario Argento's demons when the demons are coming up and their eyes are all glowing with lights, and like that was pretty cool. So I kind of like that part with the vampires in Salem's Lot. The camera work, the cinematography, how that movie was shot is absolutely freaking beautiful. I mean, it's a beautifully shot movie. You really got to give credit where credit is due. But yeah, so definitely check it out just for the cinematography. If I have to go with anything as far as the bads, all right, the bads of the movie, it did feel rushed at the end. It felt like they were trying to just get through it. Now remember, when you saw freaking Salem's Lot, the first one, that was a miniseries. That was a double cassette on VHS. So to pretty much get those hours and cram it all up into one, hey, it worked with Stephen King's It. They knew exactly what they wanted to do. It did not work with Salem's Lot. I felt that the ending was a little too rushed. I thought that the killing, sorry, spoiler if you haven't seen it, but I thought that the way the climax was and the ending of the main villain was really easy. Like hell, anybody could have done that. Like it was just too easy. But again, some of the camera work, especially at that ending with that last death, was pretty freaking cool. Give me some 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre camera shot, and you guys know what I'm talking about with the hole in the head. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. But that whole ending was just rushed. It was rushed. It went too damn fast. Like I thought it was gonna like prolong it and just have a real struggle to finally get where we need to get. So did not really care for that part. And again, I thought that it could have probably gone just a little bit longer, or removed some of the unnecessary scenes to add a little bit more horror, a little bit more suspense. I think that would have been, would have made it a hell of a lot better. The killer, it's the main villain himself. There you go. Barlow was. It was a little bit of a step up when it came to the character design. It's virtually the same as the original Salem's Lot. You throw a little bit of Nosferatu in there too. So I kind of dug it. The eyes and all that, fantastic. I like the mouth. It was almost like 30 Days a Night, which is one of my favorite vampire designs on screen. So dug it. It was pretty cool. Again, for him being as brutal as he was, or as dangerous as he was, to die that easy, yeah, that was just a waste. I would have wanted to see more from Barlow, but hey, it is what it is. To redeem some of that, I had to go back and watch the original. And that little boy outside the window talking about "let me in," yeah, man, that scene in the original was the very first time in my life that I can remember that I was scared of a film. That scene. And Michael getting up on his own in the background was the second, but it played perfect homage to recreate that scene in this new one. It was just as scary. It was just as freaking terrifying. I think the practical effects of the makeup in the first one kind of like helped it out to give it a little bit more authenticity, but this one was still pretty freaking creepy. I still hate that scene to this day. It's right up there with We're Gonna Get You in the original Evil Dead, but regardless, that's a subject for another day. Anyway, tell me what you think about the new Salem's Lot. Did you like it? Did you think it was, did you have to go back and get some redemption by watching the original 79 version? I don't know. Leave it in the comments below, and we'll see you next review.